Good afternoon, good evening, good morning, wherever you are. This is Mr. Shakespeare here again with you on the 7th of November, 2023. I'm here with Psychic Medium and remote viewer, Liz Cross. How are we doing today, Liz?
I'm getting over the flu, but okay. Thank you.
Super fine and smashing. Right. We're going to go and do some things that we haven't done for a while. We're just going to do some straightforward cryptos. Now, I know we do a few of them within the monthly charts with the Astro charts. For the ones that I have natal data with, these are, so we won't be doing Bitcoin and Ethereum and Hex because we've already done those. Well, we might do Hex on the Pulse chain, but we won't do it on Ethereum. Right, Liz, let's start with crowd favorite XRP. So you need CoinGecko for this all the way out till the end of... No, not to the end of. Till the 30th of December, please.
30th of December. Okay, so December 30th, 2023, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. What would you like to know?
So XRP currently is 68 cents. Does it reach $1 by the end of the year?
No.
What's the highest it reaches and when?
What's the highest it goes? Is it higher than 80 cents? Maybe like 80, 82, maybe.
When would that maybe happen?
Is that in November? I feel towards the end of December.
Yeah.
It feels that way. It feels like there's going to be like a Christmas buying time.
Right. Okay. Moving on with Binance Coin, BNB. Currently, the price is $246. Does that reach $300 anytime towards the end of the year?
No.
270?
What? 270, higher or lower? It may reach 270, 268, 270.
When might it do that?
Is that going to be in November? No. Is that going to be in December? I feel again towards the Christmas time, December.
So when you say towards, you mean before Christmas, yeah? Just before?
Is it before Christmas? No. I feel like it's a little bit after.
So the week between Christmas and New Year almost?
Possibly, yes.
Okay. Okay.
I can hear you taking notes.
No, I'm just writing down my next question. I got to write down the coins to remind me which one to go, because there are so many, but I don't want to do them all. But right, so I'm going to slightly deviate now. So you've got CoinGecko out at the end of December, yeah?
Yes.
Currently, the total market cap for all the cryptos are 1.37 trillion.
Okay.
Which month, November or December, the end of, has the highest total market cap? Is it the end of this month or the end of December?
December.
Okay, and does the total market cap go above 1.45 trillion?
Does it go above or below?
Yeah. No, above.
1.5 trillion? No.
1.4545 trillion.
4, 5 trillion. No.
1.4.
Does it go above 1.4? No.
Does it just hover around 1.4 then?
Does it just hover around? Yeah, around that. Yeah.
Okay. So a little bit more money has come into the total market compared to now because it's at 1.37. If it reaches 1.4, that means there's a little more money that's come into the crypto space. Okay. Cardano, ADA, currently is 34 cents. Does it reach 40 cents by the end of December 30th, on the 30th of December?
Did it reach 40 cents by the end of December? Does it reach 40 cents by the end of December? It may reach just below that.
And would that also be in the same time period as the other ones, towards the end of December then?
Yes, around the same time. Yes.
Okay. So sidebar question for CoinGecko, which was overall, which is the best month for crypto gains for the whole market, in December or November of 2023?
December.
Okay. Dogecoin is currently just over 7 cents. Does it get to 9 cents by the 30th of December?
Just maybe just right below 9 cents. Maybe. That's at a stretch. Excuse me.
Okay. Same sort of time frame?
Same sort of, yes, roughly the same sort of time frame.
All right. Chainlink is currently $12.85. Does that reach $14 by the end of by the 30th of December?
No. No.
Does it get to $13?
It goes above 13.
13.50?
It's just below 13.50.
Okay. Polkadot is currently 4.86. Does that go above $5.25 by the 30th of December?
No. I feel like around 5.15.
Same sort of timeline.
Around the same sort of. Yes, at the moment, yes.
Okay. Litecoin currently is $72.50. Does that get above $76?
Is it $76? No, no. Maybe between 74 and 75.
Bitcoin Cash currently is 241. Does that get above 255?
Bitcoin. Does it get above 250? I have 253.
Okay. Shiba Inu has 0.50816. Does Shiba Inu lose a zero between now and the end of the year?
It may go to 1. but then it quickly reverts back and gains another 0.
Oh. Stellar Lumens XLM is currently 12.5 cents. Does that get to 15 cents?
No.
14?
Does that get to 14 cents? No, maybe 13,138.
Okay. So Monero XMR currently is $165. Does that get to $175 by the end of the by the 30th of December?
No.
Okay. To go above 170?
Does it go above 170? At a stretch.
And a stretch. Okay. VeChain VET is currently 2 cents. Does that go above 3 cents?
No. No, that doesn't go above 3. No.
Aave, AAVE, is currently 97 cents. Does that go above $105?
No.
To go above 100?
It's possible. It does go above 100, but not by much.
Okay. Injective INJ is currently $17, just under. Does it go above $18?
It does.
Does it go above $19?
No.
1850?
It doesn't go above 19. It probably sits high though, high 18.
Okay.
It's very possible. I mean, look, these future probes are based upon quantum probabilities. Where we are today, the most likely outcome that will happen by the end of December. So the overall picture, the overall message is that there seems to be some sort of trend.
Hmm. Yeah, they seem to be rising slightly. I mean, not enormously. Algorand is 12 cents currently. Does that get above 15?
Um, no.
Okay. 14?
No. No, it doesn't.
Moving on to Theta, currently 81 cents. Does that go above 90 cents?
Um, no. No. That goes maybe 87, 88, maybe.
What about Tesos XTZ? That's currently 83 cents. Does that go above 90?
Um, no, that doesn't go above 90. No.
Okay.
So it looks to be like consistent that November is relatively flat to up. And then when we start getting into December, particularly in or around the Christmas period going into the new year, that's when it seems to be as if it's, picking up slightly.
Silica, 2 cents currently. Does that get above 3?
No.
No. Okay. Right. Okay. Going back to Bitcoin and the total market cap of Bitcoin, which is currently 680 billion, rather, $680 billion.
Mhm.
Does total market cap of Bitcoin exceed $700 billion by December 30th?
Does the total market cap of Bitcoin exceed 700 billion?
Yeah.
No.
690 billion?
Just below that.
Okay. The total market cap of Ethereum is 225.5 billion. Does that get above 235 billion?
No. Maybe 228.
Right. Okay. Okay. Currently, Hex on the Pulse chain is 0.14 cents, so nearly 1.5 cents. Does that get to 2 cents by the end of the year?
2 cents on Pulse chain by the end of the year. No. It gets close, but no.
Like 0.1918, something like that?
Sorry, 0.018. About 1718, yes.
Right. Okay, let's do. Currently, PLS on the Pulse chain is 0.406788. Does that get to 0.409?
679?
No,
Or
no, 409. So instead of 4067, it'd be 4090 or something like that.
no. 8 is possible.
408, maybe. Okay, so they're all pretty much going up in unison just by this small percentage. That's what it seems to me.
Mhm.
And is that a game by the end of December?
It is, yes.
Right. Okay.
I mean, the big overall gains are really going to be 25, 26,
Yeah.
going into 27.
Yeah.
24, it'll be up and down. But overall, we're going to start to see gains. But when we get into 25, 26, 27, now don't forget though, in 27, it starts to taper off. So you don't have much of a bull run time. Only a couple years, which is sufficient. If you get in now, you can make some serious money. I'm not just talking about cryptos, just overall.
Mm-hmm. Okay. We're going. You're going to probe the US government, please. Grab the
Okay.
US. Put the US government out to 30th of January, 2024, please. group the government as an entity.
Standard Time. Okay, what would you like to know?
So, with the new administration that's now in place, well, the first question I'm going to ask is there a new administration in place?
Wait, 2024, or we would need to go 2025?
Oh, sorry, yeah, what am I talking
Yeah,
about?
I was like, wait a minute. No, there's
Sorry.
no. All
Sorry.
right. No,
30th.
no. I'm glad that's always a good marker to, see if I'm accurate. I'm like, oh no, that's not working out. Okay. January 30th, 2025, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
So, is there a new administration in place?
Is there a new administration in place? Yes, and there's an overhaul.
What kind of overhaul?
What kind of overhaul? Unraveling a lot of stuff that was done by the previous administration.
Okay. Is their overall attitude to cryptos favorable or not so favorable now with the new administration?
It's a little more favorable just because it's business. It's a little more favorable, but has it been, accepted? No.
No. Okay, but it hasn't been banned, outlawed. They're not going after it with their attack dogs or anything. They're leaving it alone, or they're just it's but generally okay, is it or not?
Overall, yes. Overall, it's okay.
Okay. Let's grab the SEC as an entity and put them out to the same day in 2025. So January the 30th.
Okay.
What's your overall attitude now to the crypto space, crypto market, crypto providers, crypto, everything crypto?
Is it favorable? No, it's not favorable. They want to regulate it. Regulation is seriously behind, is what I'm getting.
Behind, as in, there still isn't any regulation.
Behind isn't there still isn't? Yes, I mean they're trying. They want to regulate it, but they just can't keep up.
Right.
So they're regulating individuals.
Individual companies or individual people or individual exchanges or
Individual companies, as in the people putting out, the cryptos.
right. How many how many ongoing cases against either crypto people or exchanges are currently occurring?
There's several.
Okay. Has the case against, with Hex and Richard Hart, has that been settled yet?
No, that's still ongoing.
Mm-hmm. Of course, because that is the punishment, isn't it? The case is the punishment. It doesn't matter about the outcome. Okay. Is Gary Gensler still head of the SEC?
Yes, but not for much longer.
Retirement forced out. I mean, doesn't want to be there. Why is he leaving? Why will he be leaving?
I feel like he wants to go on and do something else.
Right. So he wants.
Yes. Was he forced out? No, they're not forcing him out. They love him.
Right. Okay. let's just just grab Richard Hart a minute. Can we get Richard Hart out to the same day, please?
Okay, so January 30th, January 30th, 2025, 2025. See, he automatically wants to jump to 2027, and I'm saying no.
Well, we'll let him do that in a minute, but let's just hold him here.
Time. Okay.
Does he think the new administration will be basically favorable for cryptos, you know, in the space coming up in the next year or two? The American administration.
No, no, he doesn't see them ever being favorable for cryptos. That's his own personal thought, feelings, and opinions.
Of course. Yeah. Well, he's, of course, it may well be biased because of his own experiences. Okay. How's Pulse Chain doing?
It's going well.
Any issues?
Any issues? Behind the scenes, like some technical issues, but overall, no issues. No, it runs itself. It's going quite well. Is it becoming more popular? Yes, it is.
What about Hex? Is it becoming more popular at the expense of Hex, or are they coexisting in parallel? Is Hex doing okay? Or
What about Hex? Is it becoming more popular? The confidence, he says it's gaining confidence again.
right. What about the Bitcoin ETFs? Did they get approved? Was BlackRock's one approved? I mean, what's happening with the ETFs of Bitcoin? Does he know?
What's happening? They've been approved. One has been approved. Was that BlackRock? No, I don't feel like that's BlackRock.
Was it Digital Circle Group, the ones that run? What's the exchange called? Coinbase. Was it anything to do with them?
Digital Circle Group. No. You know what I think this is? Okay. I'm getting that they may not invest in Bitcoin direct, as in the ETF, you buy into the ETF, you're buying a percentage of Bitcoin along with other, percentages of different companies or holdings.
Right.
I feel that it's going to be like a yield max fund. I'm not saying it is a yield max fund, but I'm saying it's going to be based upon trading Bitcoin.
So the funds won't actually hold any Bitcoin, so it's just a derivative of this? Is that what you're saying?
Derivative of Bitcoin. Yes. So I don't think it's holding Bitcoin, but it could be trading Bitcoin.
So how is the price relational to the spot price of Bitcoin though?
Is the price relational? No, not even close.
Okay. Well, when you say not even close, is it trading at a discount or at a premium? Is it higher or lower than the spot price of Bitcoin at the time?
Is it higher or lower than the spot price? It's way lower. So I get this, right? If you look at the yield max funds, the TSLY, and I've been watching a lot of videos on now that these funds are allowed to operate, now they're gaining ground. A few people are saying this is going to be the future of the market. So of course, there will still be the traditional mutual funds, ETFs, stocks and shares, individual holdings, but you're going to start seeing this rise of funds that are just being created to trade funds, right? So TSLY, you basically buy a share or two of TSLY, they pool all the money together, they make long and short positions, calls and puts, whatever you want to call it, and they make overall gains. Is that what's going on with Bitcoin? See, I think that's where it's going. I think that's where it's going. I think that there'll be a fund that is trading, and Bitcoin is one of its trading or one of its things that it trades. Now, those funds are risky because you've got to have, investments that are wild and very volatile. So they have great gains, they have significant losses, which is what Tesla is good at doing. Tesla will have wild price swings. With Bitcoin, I'm saying to Richard Hart, it doesn't really have those wild price swings. So, how are people making money? And he says, oh, they're making money, but you're right. See, he's agreeing with me. It doesn't have those wild price swings. Do you believe that this will last? No, he does not. It's an
Right.
experiment.
Okay. All right. Well, that was quite an all-encompassing roundup. So thank you very much. That's all we have for this one.
Can I ask him a couple more questions?
Of course you can.
Okay, thank you. Why did you want to go to 2027?
Oh yeah,
So
sorry. Yeah, I forgot
still
about that one.
pointing me out. Yeah,
Yeah, I want to know that as well. Yeah.
December 30th, 2027, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Why did you want to go to 27? The court case is over.
Okay, what happened?
What happened with the court case? Did you win? I feel like he had to pay a fine, but overall, like, did you win? I mean, overall, he did win. There was nothing they could really get him on.
Of course, because
Um,
the court case, it's lawfare, isn't it? Not warfare, it's lawfare. The court case, the whole procedure, everything, that's the punishment. Keeping him tied up for 2 or 3 years, costing him a lot of time, money, and effort, that's the punishment. It doesn't matter about the outcome. It's exactly what they're doing to Trump. It doesn't matter what they're same as what they did to Ripple. It's called lawfare. I mean, you come up with these bogus ideas, bogus cases, and just keep at it. I mean, the state is doing that a lot to different entities and people. So,
well, yeah, of course. And did Sam
how
Bankman?
how's Hex done then? Right, if he's out in 27, ask him about Hex and Pulse Chain. So at the end of the day, they're his products.
Yeah, so confidence was restored, but it hasn't, it's not. If the court case wasn't there, people would have flooded a lot more money into those coins, into the Pulse Chain, into Hex.
Of course, yeah.
So it's still slow gains. I mean, we have to look all the way out to like 2030, really.
But is the price of Hex and on the Pulse Chain and on Ethereum and PLS, are they higher than they are at the end of 23?
Are the prices of Pulse Chain, PLS, Hex, PLSX, are they higher than in 2023? Significantly higher.
Right. That's all that matters.
Right. Well, to us, to the day traders, they may not be so happy about that. But
Well, no, Hex is probably not the best day trading token at the moment. There are others, I would imagine. But for long termers, I mean, staking and things like that. Let's ask him another question. Currently, about 10% of the Hex ecosystem is staked. What percentage is it where in 2027, where he is now?
what percentage of ecosystem is staked in 2027? About 25%.
Okay. So that means the yield will come down. So the price goes up and the yield will come down. Okay, that's fine.
Yes. Yes, has the price gone up? I mean, the price has gone up. Confidence has been restored. People are making money off of Hex staking. Um, it feels like staking wise, it's the only worthwhile, what according to his personal thoughts, feelings, and opinions, like staking coin there is out there. You know, you
Mm.
have short stakes, but as far as like long-term stakes and gains, consistent gains, so far has Hex been okay with that? Yeah. There's liquidity behind it. So, you know, it seems in his mind, he says it's the best coin, but um, but he created the coin. So don't take that information to heart too much. But yeah, it looks like it's just going well. It's going steady. Were 25, 26, and 27, were they bull run years? Especially 26 is a bull run year.
Right. Yeah, well, we've done some of these pros before, and we said that peak would be 27, but in some cases peak would be 26. So, like
Mm-hmm.
I said earlier on, I mean, got a couple of years. We've got 25 and 26 as probably the best of the bull run years.
I mean, I understand that people day trade in crypto. Like, I get that. But to me, just watching the volatility of the Tesla stock, that really is where I know the hardcore professional day traders, they're in Tesla stock. That's all they trade. That's why it has such these mad swings. It really does. You should watch it sometime. For those of you out there listening and you want to just keep an eye on the Tesla stock. I mean, you can, if you have money to play with that you can afford to lose, that is a fantastic stock to day trade in if you know what you're doing. If you know what you have to know what you're doing in there. I don't advocate for day trading. I think it's too nerve wracking. I don't have that time to look at the computer all day. But at least with Tesla, if you do close at a loss that day, chances are, give it a little bit and you'll recoup your losses quite easily. So, but yeah, this was good. Okay, I'll stop this one here. Thank you.